So two stops are right here on the phone, which is Goofy Film, in the parking lot. So that is one stop. And we have another one just a little bit of ways down. And that was Donald Music Parking. And both of those have been spun. But we are on our way to the front gate now. And there's a couple other stops along the way, which is Goofy Film Parking again.
And for those of you staying at this resort,
and then we have the television lot. And then we're going to be up at the front entrance in just a second. There are a bunch of Pokéstops here at Hollywood Studios.
Make sure you have all your personal belongings. Alright folks, just remain seated until the tram comes to a full complete stop. Just remain seated please. We're coming down to slow here. We're making that turn. And again, reminding you that once you watch your step into the park, cross that fabulous yellow line, and then open your strollers on top of the blue arrows. And then follow the blue arrows to the main entrance. Wait for it, folks. Wait for it. Wait for it. And here we are. Please exit to the driver's right hand
Steamboat Willie.
Right only. Watch your head step. And on behalf of the driver, myself.
The Mickey Fantasia Topiary, which is right here, is one of our first stops near the front entrance of the park. We got 3 Pokeballs and a Revive. Very nice. There are several stops around here as we turn around. Front entry right here. You can see a couple more right in this area, so we're going to get them as we walk in. The Disney's Hollywood Studios Boat Launch, or Friendship Boats, which is located right here, is another one of the stops just a down a ways from the front entrance. We got a Potion Pokeball and a Revive, but just want to show you this location. It is accessible right by the front entrance. What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? We are at the front entrance now, and we are going to go on our Pokemon Go hunting adventure starting now. We already did some inside the parking lot, but now it's time to enter the park and have some fun. Let's go! We are here at the crossroads of the world as seen on the phone right here. Let's go ahead and spin it. We got 3 Pokeballs, and there's several locations around here. As we can see, another one right here is the main entrance for Hollywood Studios, which is right there. And then we had, of course, Steamboat Willie, which is right where the parking pickup is. And that one is out of range just now, but we are at least inside the park. We do have some of the simple Pokemon in here. And you can get a couple of them right off the bat. So I've had an egg for a while, and it finally hatched, and it's in Ekans right now, which is a snake-like one. And here's another egg actually hatching right now. Let's see. Aw, nothing fancy on that one.
Goldeen.
So be it. And another egg. Again, I try to do them all in bunches so they go all at once. Another Goldeen, it looks like. And that's it. We do have the DVD Cabco, which is over here. We're able to get that one, and it gave us another egg actually. Very nice. But we're just a bit down the ways from Tower of Terror. Let's continue on. Theater of the Stars Topiary Garden is the next one, which is right over here. And that gave us actually 3 of the Great Balls and a Revive. Very nice. Those ones are a little bit harder to get. And we have other stops coming up just down the way. Beauty and the Beast Amphitheater is one of the next stops right here. Let's go ahead and spin it and see what we can get. The Bust of Tazat, which is actually inside Tower of Terror, is actually accessible outside here. I'm going to go ahead and spin it while we're outside. He gave us a couple different items. And as we can see right here, Tower of Terror itself is a gem. How awesome. So you can actually battle here. And I have a couple different Pokemon that would probably do too well. I think they do alright on here. I may try it a little bit later. Of course, while you're here, make sure you enjoy some of the rides. I'm about to go hop on Tower of Terror.
once on board, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the elevator at all times. And do take special care to supervise your children. Thank you. Estimados
Alright, so just got off Tower of Terror, and it's a great drop ride. One of my favorites, in fact, anywhere in the world. I love the fact that they have a random drop sequence. In fact, on ours, we got a ton of drops. So right off the bat, we had a drop. We had several floaters and a couple good of the really pull down fast drops. So Tower of Terror, great ride here at Hollywood Studios. Rock and Roller Coaster featuring Aerosmith. And we have the giant guitar, which is right here. And on here, it is a Pokéstop to spin. Gave us 3 Pokéballs, and we are on our way to actually go ride. It's one of my personal favorites. It's a Vekoma style roller coaster, indoors, themed Aerosmith. But overall, great attraction. Pretty smooth, actually. Smoothest Vekoma I've been on recently. But great ride, and we're about to go hop on right now. It's a little bit busy today. That is single rider and standby line, which is about 45 minutes. Kind of long, but luckily we have Fast Pass.
Seems like everyone's having this show, so there's traffic everywhere you go, but don't worry. Taking the stage. Whoa, check out Steven Tyler's hat.
It is time to ride. Alright, so just got off a rock and roller coaster. It is a great roller coaster. Family ride, little ones can ride it, old ones can ride it. I don't think it's too rough. It's actually one of the smoothest Vekomas that you could do. Has a couple inversions, but most anybody that rides it is going to like it. So rock and roller coaster, definitely a good ride here at Hollywood Studios. So there's a lot of bird Pokemon in the area, and we have a Pidgeotto that I just got right here. Very nice. We have the DVD Cabco, which we spun earlier, but we can spin it again since it's been 5 minutes. Got a couple Pokeballs. We're going to move on to the next area.
It's calling to you.
Voyage of the Little Mermaid is the next stop, as we can see right here on the list. So there we have. Go ahead and do a spin. We got a couple Pokeballs and a berry. Very nice. But entrance is right there. There are a couple other stops in this area, and people are using lures also. We have a side duck that just appeared. See if I can get him. And voila, we got that one. And I do have a lucky egg on right now, so I'm trying to double my points. Magic of Disney Animation, which is over in this area. Another one that we can spin on here. Gave us a couple more Pokeballs and a gray Pokeball. Then the last one is the signature of 9 old men in concrete, which we're going to try to head over and find that one right now. Alright, so right over here by Disney Junior, you can actually get the signature of 9 old men in concrete. So there we have a couple potions and a Pokeball, but we can get all 3 of those stops right there. And again, people are using lures. And I have the lucky egg on, so hopefully we can actually double our experience points right now. Alright, so this is actually a new one for me, the Tentacool. I have the Tentacruel, but let's see if I can get this one. I fed it a raspberry and threw a great Pokeball. So let's hopefully get it. Sure enough. So we caught it, and that is now going to be added to our Pokedex. And again, we have our lucky egg on, so we are doing double the points and catch a new Pokemon. Very nice. Woohoo! And we leveled up, level 14. So we got some nice prizes. Look at that XP that we just got. Very nice. Moving on to the next, we have right here in front of One Man's Dream Theater, the Disneyland mural, which is inside there, but we can spin it while we're on the pathway right now. Very nice, we got a couple potions and berries. We just wanted to show you where you can spin it. As we can see ahead of us, we have a couple different Pokéstops. And we're entering the Pixar area of the park, which is where Toy Story is. And we had a Pokemon that just popped up, a Zubat. We'll go ahead and try to catch that, and then hit the stops. Alright, so we're directly in front of Toy Story Midway Mania, and the next one is Mr. Alright, so we're directly in front of Toy Story Midway Mania, and our next stop on here is Mr. Potato Head Boardwalk Barker. Let's see what we can get. Ooh! A great ball, 2 Pokeballs, and then our next one is Toy Story Midway Mania, so the actual ride right there. And I love it when parks actually have rides that are Pokestops. We have a couple potions and a Pokeball. Very nice, but people are using lures over here.
Yeah, a bunch of people.
Behind this wall, there actually used to be a giant Coca-Cola bottle, and that is what's listed on the phone here. But unfortunately, we won't be able to get there. And this is a big note that I want to say. Don't go into restriction areas. Parks have walls and things like that. Don't go behind the walls and anything else. But stay where you can and enjoy yourself. Have fun though. A couple other things to point out is some of these you won't actually be able to get to. They have these giant walls right here which are blocking off a good amount of these. But I'll at least show them. We have the cape from Superman movie. Then we have the Flight of the Navigator. Then we have Harbor Attack. Let's see, Justice Prop Bell. And then the last one that I see is the Earful Tower. So again, some of these we're never going to be able to get to, or at least until Star Wars and Toy Story Land opens up. But we'll move on to the next and still try to catch some Pokemon. So let's go. Thank you. And on to Toy Story Midway Mania, which is an interactive ride with 3D glasses. And you can actually play the rest of your party and see who can get the high score. We're taking the Fast Pass today, since it is about a 50-minute wait standby. But not bad for us. Probably about maybe 10 minutes. our time to ride. Come on, gate. Toy Story Midway Mania is a fun ride. I love the interactive part of it where you can actually play a ride. It's a game. I got 145,000. I'm alright, I'm not the greatest, but other people can max out this game. But Toy Story Midway Mania, definitely got to try out. It's a lot of fun. The Great Movie Ride, which is our next stop, as we can see right here, gives us a couple Pokeballs and a berry. Very nice. Again, right here is one of the locations, so if you're in front of this, you're in the right place. And something to note, we have the Sorcerer Mickey's hat, which is actually a gem here. And we can see some of the people that are on here. Not too bad on the scores, but Sorcerer's Mickey hat is a gem. The Art Deco ABC Commissary is our next stop, as we can see right here. Gives us a great Pokeball and a normal one. The Sci-Fi Diner, and that's the sign location right there. Let's go ahead and see. A couple Pokeballs. But sure enough, Sci-Fi Diner right there. Again, one of the issues that we are facing here at Hollywood Studios is with all the construction going on with Star Wars Land and Toy Story Land, some of these areas you're not going to be able to get to. The public library in Streets of America is too far away. And see, there's other areas over here. See, that was the public library. Then we have the Fozzie, which we might be able to get to. We shall see. But let's see, Kermit in a Tuxedo. Again, we'll try to get these, but most of these I think are going to be in an area where we can't get to. See, Lights, Motors, Action, Extreme Stunt Show. I know for a fact we're not going to be able to get to that one. So, we'll see what we can do though. See, Stunt Show actually right there also. And then way out there, let's see. Catastrophe Canyon Backlot Stage, yeah. We're not going to be able to get to that one. So we have Star Tours over here with the AT-AT, and it actually shows up right here while you're on this pathway. So you can actually get it while you're walking down to another location.
It's probably been under construction for 4 or 5 years.
So I just came across a wild Krabby. Let's see if I can get him. Sure enough, got him. Now I've already had him in our index, but always good to kind of stock up on them. Then we have Fozzie, so we actually can get him over here. Give us a couple items, very nice. And we have a Spearow also. Let's see if we can get him first try. Nope, not first try on that one. So threw a great ball, and he's still out. Man, this one is tough. He's only got 135 CP, which he should have been caught already, but we'll keep trying. Pizza Planet, as it's listed on here, is right here. So if you're in this location, you'll be able to spend to win for the Pokéstop. Very nice. But there are 3 of them right here in this location, so you can get all 3 at once. Fozzie, Pizza Planet, and Kermit in a Tuxedo. So we're going to try to get him next. There we go. So we got it. But again, all 3, and there's some Pokemon in the stop as well. This is actually a new one for me, a Tangela. And I'm feeding it a berry. I'm going to use a great ball so to see if I can get it. So, let's see. Select there. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Nice. We actually got him. So this is going to be a new one for our Pokédex. I'm excited. There we go. Here is the Kermit in a Tux location right here. Outside of the Muppets 3D experience. And then we have the city mural, which again was in Streets of America, but Streets of America is no more because they are doing that Star Wars and Toy Story. But fortunately we can't spin that one, but at least we can show it on here. And there's the stunt show again, but that covers most of this area. And on to the next. In front of Star Tours is the AT-AT, or AT-AT, as we can see right here. We can spin that. Gives us a couple different Pokeballs. And since I love Star Tours, I'm gonna go catch a ride on it right now.
Forward lights. Check. Deflector here. Check. Emergency fuel level. Check. Label cap. Check. Shut them down before you blow up the whole place. Sometimes, Arthur, I can't understand your logic at all. No, not at all.
And in we go for Star Tours. Alright, so Star Tours is always fun. I do love the fact that they can vary it up and it's not always the same show every single time that you go on it. But again, Star Tours, definitely one of the rides you gotta try when you come to Hollywood Studios. We are currently inside the Backlot Cafe, but we can still get one. The Lady from Above. Let's see, give us a couple Pokeballs, Potion Revive, and a berry. Very nice. But somebody is using a lure over here. So we're going to try to catch some Pokemon, but just wanted to show you this Pokéstop. Got him. Very nice. A lot of Pokemon around here though. So another one added to the Pokédex, Golduck. So here we have the Indiana Jones prop truck, and it's right there on the list. Got a couple Pokeballs and a Great Ball, very nice. And we just leveled up also to level 15 now. Got a whole bunch of different items. Woo! Dinosaur Gerties, right here for the ice cream, is another stop. And let's see, 3 Pokeballs on that one, very nicely. Let's see, we also have the 50s Primetime Cafe, which is right over there around the corner. We can also get that one. Again, more Pokeballs. But hey, at least we can knock them out. And the tank is going to be just around the corner. We'll get that one. We are now in range for the tank. As we can see, tank is right here. Let's see what it gives us. A couple different items. Potion, Pokeballs, and then right here we actually have a Indiana Jones and the Golden Idol Gem, which is right over in this area. So you can't actually train over here. And that's going to do it for this area. We have one other one that I see, which is the American Idol Experience, and we still got to get over there. The Hyperion Theater, which is where the American Idol Experience used to be, is on here. So we have a couple different Pokeballs, but the Frozen sing-along is now inside here. But at least wanted to show. Somebody is using a lure also. We have a couple different Pokemon. There is a gem over here also. Again, that Sorcerer's Mickey had gem, but that's pretty much all of the Pokemon stops around here, guys. Well guys, that is going to do it for another Pokemon Go adventure at the parks. This time it was Hollywood Studios. There were a bunch of Pokestops all over this location, and we saw some interesting Pokemon as well. So thank you for watching these guys. We will be doing more of these from other parks from around the world, so if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Midway Mayhem, and I'll see you out on the Midway.